Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Factorio. When we left our factory, our budding factory here, we were looking for a good place to start the main factory proper. Our two choices were kind of up here and down here, and I still think we're going to go with down here. The only problem is all of these trees. Just all those trees right there. So to help out, what we're going to do is research guns. And also, let me turn that back on. Also, I'm going to run off of here. We're going to have belts running this way. So what I want to do is get copper over here, but 3, 4, and then leave 1, 2 spaces. And these guys are just placeholders. So I'm going to want this copper to come here. Oop. Okay, mouse, cooperate, please. All right. Oop. Okay. The reason I'm doing this, I'm going to start making inserters next to the belts. I guess we can bring this guy up too. Hold on 1 second. There we go. And the reason I'm going to want copper here is, hey, we got guns. And we're going to research a shotgun, like, immediately. Yeah, let's do... We're only making red right now, so let's do automation. You know what? Never mind. Let's do gun turrets just so we have them. And I'm gonna take a bunch of iron off this line, and a bunch of copper as well, just so we can make some stuff here. Make 5 of these. I'm gonna make. Again, this is like mostly a temporary setup, but this is going to give you a little bit of a peek into how things are going to work once we get them to the factory. So I'm just going to run this copper up here, and what I do is take 3 machines. There we go. Now let's now let's go for the automation too. 3 machines feeding directly into 2 machines. Perfect. These guys are going to make copper wire, and these guys are going to make green circuits because we need those. And then that plus, what else do we need? We need gears and iron. Inserters take so much to build. But I just want to get a little section of them started right now. So then up here, we do this and this. Do the inserters take iron plates? They do. All right, then instead we're going to do this and then this. And okay, so we're gonna have it's just maybe it'd be better to build this vertically. And the reason we're doing 2 copper wire is if we look in here, or 3 copper wires. The copper wire takes a ½ second to make, and a electronic circuit requires 3 and takes a ½ second to make. So every ½ second we get 3 out of here. And then yeah, every ½ second we get 3. Or I'm sorry, it's a ½ second to make 2 copper cables. So every ½ second we get enough with 3 machines. With every ½ second you get enough for 2 electronic circuits. That was it. Just trying to think of how I want to lay this out because oh, you know what? This should be easy enough. I just need to move these things up a little bit, which is fine. Yeah, move them up one. And make these the wire. And then plunk down 2 more. And make these the circuits. And then you know what? We want both those circuits feeding in. So yeah, I think that'll work. And we'll make this a gear. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Change that to gears. And this to be... Oh. Yeah, we can't make inserters in those machines because they can only do 2. That's right. So you know what? We'll just set this up anyway. Nah, 1 over, unfortunately. Again, this is very much a temporary setup. And then it's just going to make things a little easier for us going forward. And then you need iron plates as well, don't you? Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll just run iron also right there. You know, we'll just run it up right there. And then this is actually going to be copper. Don't have to go that far with it. Then what we'll do is this and oops, this and this. So I'm pretty much just waiting for the next level of automation to complete, so that way we can get the the next tier of assembly machine, which will allow us to actually make inserters. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna make some inserters and oops, just get ready for making these machines work. All right, let's here and here, also here and there. All right, now everything's powered. Let's make some science packs real fast so we can jam them in there. Oh, we should also make another science lab, probably. Yeah, because these guys are sitting with science. And we're going to have plenty of science labs later. All right, so I also limited this chest to only take this many belts because I don't want to go too crazy on the yellow belts here. All right, we almost have automation 2. You know, we can start putting some inserters down here. And then, yeah, we did it. Automation 2 complete. And now just anything with that's red science only, we will start to research. And I'm going to have these guys pour out into a wooden box. I need to make sure that the inserters are powered. That's fine. And we need to make an assembly machine too. We're missing a whole bunch of iron. That's fine. Bunch of iron right here for us to grab. Grab one of those. So yeah, the reason, if you look at the inserters, they take 3 ingredients: circuits, gears, and plates. And these crafts I'm requiring up to 2 ingredients. This one is crafts up to 4 ingredients and can take liquids, I believe. And then the last machine is, I believe it says 6, but I don't think there's anything in the game that does that. And now you'll see inserters are available and start making. Oh wait, we need to. Oh yeah, we need to get iron onto the circuits. Green circuits are going to be a real big deal. Yeah, definitely get walls. That's not what I wanted. That is. There we go. And we're gonna limit this chest to like right here. We're gonna need a lot of yellow inserters, but we're gonna quickly replace them with blue inserters later. This could also technically get us green science. I get attacked by a cat here. Come on, buddy, move it. Uh-oh. The little one's in the way. Sorry about that. What are you missing? You're missing gears. And you're missing gears because I never turned the gears on. See, this is why the bottleneck is so good. It would have been maybe a long time before I figured out that what was going on there. Alright, again, we're looking for things. We only make red science right now, so let's stick with things we can do with red science. I'm going to increase the shotgun shell damage. These guys, yeah, let's plunk down another one of these. Get it powered. That'll just help speed things up a little bit. Let me get one more in there. And also, we're going to craft a shotgun. And then a whole bunch of shotgun shells. And then we're going to get a bunch of this. Because we have a lot of forest to clear. And grenades tend to do it better. But grenades are a bit further down the tree. We can search here to see what grenades need. That's cluster grenades. That's way farther. Military 2, I think, gives grenades. Yeah, there it is. And again, we only need a little bit of green science for that, so we might be able to make that happen. And it's on the list. So yeah, we might just make a bunch of green science and plunk it in there. The other thing we want to do is I'm going to set up steel, because we made steel, right? We have that. It should be down here. Yep, okay, good. Steel is going to go over here as well, but it's going to be a little bit different, and I'll show you how. So this side is going to be the same. Steel comes from iron, obviously. If you don't expect anybody to be a metallurgical expert, but that's where it comes from. And we're going to do, and the difference here is we do 2 furnaces and feed right in like that. So in order to make steel, it takes 5 iron plates. But it takes 5 times as long to make a steel plate versus an iron plate. So if you have one furnace making iron plates, it'll feed directly into the steel furnace at the perfect rate, and then you're good to go. And then, of course, we have to power everything. And then this is going to come out on an output belt. Just right along here. And this we're actually going to hook up now, unlike the other irons and coppers we have going. We're going to need some more furnaces, it looks like. And right there. Get our belt going. Oops. And this is going to let us get... well, steel is a gate to a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, you know what? I never started the timer for this episode. I'll have to go by the recording timer. We're about halfway through. Good. What are we doing? We're doing this and this. Perfect. Oops. Yeah. Right there, and then that coming across. Then we're going to need all this iron. Nope. I'm just gonna... Oh yeah, because that's not where that goes. Haha, that explains it. Because this is where the copper is gonna go. Oh, we need more undergrounds. You know, and how are we doing on belts? Nearly out of belts, but that's alright. We'll just long reach our way over here and grab a bunch. Then all these are going the wrong way. Yeah, the underground belts just go in the direction you put them, so... Also need... What are we missing? Iron plates again. Say iron. Need a ton of it forever. Okay, we got this science lab done. We just put that right there. Get a little inserter going. There we go. Make this splitter and excellent. So you're going to feed into here. And get all this stuff powered up. Oh, I fucked it up. Stop it. I forgot that we also need what you call it? What's the word? Coal. We need coal for these as well, so we need more space. What a silly mistake. So yeah, that's fine though. What we're going to do is move this over. We only have to move one. Alright, we're going to need a bunch of long arm inserters. We'll do... Oops. Is we'll just put a... a line of coal right down the middle. And we do have to move these just up a little bit. Pull that out. Yeah, because we want a... We're going to need another splitter. And honestly, we're probably going to need some more stone furnaces, which is fine. We have to pull up this whole belt here. There we go. Let's take the shooting speed. All right. So I'm actually going to move this back to give us a little bit more room. Yeah, because I want... Yeah, we have to do it this way. And right there, and then... Oops, right there. All right, that'll get us the coal that we need. Yes, that will get us the coal that we need. Let me make sure that there's still enough room here. Yeah, so what we do is we have this output like that, and then input like that. And we do the same thing right there, and then right there. And we will put our other furnace down, leave the space, and then these guys just go like that. Get our power poles. That one was off a little bit. There we go. And let's have everything start feeding back in again. Okay. So yeah, the coal's going to come down just down here, and that'll allow these furnaces to grab it, and then we'll watch the steel happen. I'm actually going to fill those up. Get some of this coal and iron out of my inventory. All right, now we pretty much just, as before, set up the same thing across the way. But only this time the reds are going to go in and the yellows go out. Oops, that's not what I wanted. That. We're short on inserters. Which is why we got that going. That one was unnecessary. Oh, it's like the police are after somebody. I don't know if that's coming across in the video or not. Alright, and then we'll just power this up. There we go. Alright, we have steel coming off the belt. Nice. We're going to grab that and right away or make ourselves a steel axe. This is going to let us pick up things faster. In addition to like chop stuff down faster. But I want to get a little more production going here. These are the output. These are the input. And eventually this is going to run all the way down to here. But for now, we pull this down a little bit more. But for now, it's fine the way it is. We're not going to need a ton of steel right away. Just wanted to get that that axe and then set up the space for it. So You're just waiting on your 5 plates. So yeah, you can see, makes a plate, makes a plate. And then just as this is about to finish, it's going to get its 5th plate. There goes its 3rd. Its 4th. And its 5th. And there you go. Immediately starts making new ones. So that's why that setup works very well. And yeah, we need a whole bunch of inserters for over there. You know what? We have the inserters now. So let's get this set up. Because we will start running out of copper if we don't. Even though most of these are not going to run right now. Pick that up, please. Thank you. All right. And then all that iron is set up. Okay, good. So now let's start taking a look at where we want to go. And once this, actually, let's wait for this research to finish. And let's see what it takes to get military too. Yeah, 20 red science, 20 green science. We're just gonna make that. Well, in the meantime, we might be able to get away with researching something else. Yeah, we can research armor in the meantime. Because we don't have any armor right now, right? Yeah, we'll just wait for the next tier of armor. I'm going to come down here. We're going to start shotgunning some trees until we get grenades. Because this is kind of where I want to start. But, you know, all these trees are in the way. This way I'm below this patch here. And so this is not the most efficient way to get trees out of here, but it is faster than chopping them down. And this is, like I said before, one of the banes of early Factorio is trees. It's because they're in your way. I pretty much need all of these trees gone. See, get right up in one's face, that will just vanish. And there are some mods that help deal with this. I saw a pretty cool mod that was like explosive termites or something like that, and you basically build this item you throw into the trees, and it literally destroys all of them. Any tree that is close enough to another tree to spread it, and it just goes. And also doesn't leave any stumps behind. So that's nice. But again, it's I'm not against mods, but I kind of want to do some things the way the game is intended or originally designed to be played. Who knows? This game's still in early alpha. Early alpha? I think beta. It's in early access. That's a more accurate sentence. And version, original version 0.14, 0.15 is on the way. Should be released in, I think, in early May is when the next version's coming out. So we're just going to do this until we're out of shotguns. And we're out of shotguns. Out of shotgun shells, to say. And look how long that took to clear out that just tiny bit of forest. So, all right, while we're waiting for this to go, let's build a whole bunch more of these. And is this still the only place we're mining stone? Looks like it. Yeah, okay. Uh-oh. We're starting to stretch the coal a little thin here. So let's, I think we're not even close to fully tapping that vein of copper. Let's get some more. Copper, coal. Coal is the one that I just said was running out. So let's get some more these guys up there. Oh yeah, we can stand to do a whole lot better than that. Alright, now let's get grenades. In order to get grenades, need to plunk this science in there. No, I don't want all of them. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the rest. Oh, Jesus. That's not what I wanted. Get in there. No, get in. And I say. There we go. Perfect. And this will get us grenades. What does it take to make a grenade? Will it show us? Iron plate and coal. Easy enough. We'll just set up a little grenade factory to the side. Alright. And just need some power poles. I might actually have to chop some trees down to make sure we don't run out of power poles. Oh no, I have like a mountain of wood. Soon power poles will be, the wooden power poles at least, will be obsolete. So, oh, look at that research going incredibly fast. Give me, oh no, I want all that. That's fine. Sweet, we did it. I would like to get grenade damage, but you know it's going to take us some green science. So in the meantime, I guess we'll just get shotgun shell shooting speed. We're going to take an assembler here. I'm just going to plunk it down right here. We can get iron right off this belt. Get back here, assembler. Do need one more power pole. You are going to make grenades for us. And then just so I don't have to like run crazy belts all over the place, I'm just going to take a box, throw it down here. Why would I do it over there? Let's do it where there's already power. I need one more box anyway. And this will just fill up with coal. Grab a bunch of coal off the belt here. And just jam it all in there. That should get us. Alright, looking good. Alright, now we want to finish this. Uh-oh, I hear cat noises. Alright, he's just looking to get himself in trouble. So yeah, oh, we've actually gone over time. As I continue to build this out, we're going to finish at least one more set of iron plates and one more set of copper plates for now. And hopefully next time we'll have enough grenades we can start clearing out those trees and actually start piping things down and start building the majority of what the factory is going to be. But for right now, if you had a good time, I do encourage you to follow so you know if I want to go live again. If you're watching this, wait a minute, that's my stream ending. So we're not live. We're recorded on YouTube. Isn't that fun? So yeah, if you had a good time, I do encourage you to subscribe to see if new videos are posted. Please let me know how you'd like to see this factory develop, or if you have any suggestions, comments on anything that I'm doing. I always appreciate feedback. I always enjoy researching things about this game and learning more about it, and more efficient ways to do things. So I appreciate all feedback. So we'll be back in a little bit with the next episode of Factorio. Until then, I will see you next time.